Hello, everyone. Good morning. How's it going? Oh, man. I am very much not a morning person.
Ugh, at any rate, how are you all? Today we're finishing off the Evangelion crossover. I think the final story portion has been released. So, let's get to it, shall we? Dying to see how the rest of this unfolds.
Okay, let's go.
But first, I need to collect the shinies.
You want me to go there? Come on, let's go. Let's go, Bolt.
Alright, story part 3.
I'll follow you
Let's
closely,
go.
teacher.
Right, gotta pick my team again.
実戦は得意じゃないけど、やってみるわ。Oh boy, oh boy, it's my turn. I will always protect you, Commander. So annoying.
Red Hood, engage.
100% bonus, that's what I really care about. A few days after the Bunker Buster interception operation. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. Since the Bunker Buster operation, everyone seems to have gotten quite close, and their sense of teamwork is improving. Without any active fighting going on, everyone is getting along well with their respective partners. Their strategies have also improved markedly since the last operation. Seems like everyone's working hard. Yeah, that they are. They are excellent students. At this rate, we should be good to go when the main offensive begins. Indeed, we even discussed it. Everyone is in agreement. Might even be able to move up the date of deployment. Things are going that well? Yes, perhaps it's due to the fact that they've now undergone a real operation, but they are showing a growth that is incomparable to before. It's remarkable what they've achieved in such a short time. Told you that would be the case. The higher-ups are pressuring us to take down the massive object before it fires its ultra beam a third time. The fact that the fact that the beam was fired earlier than we expected during the last operation, even if only by a few hours, has them spooked. Even though, according to our schedule, the next shot should be in a few days. They want us to prepare as much as we can, and be ready before anything unexpected happens again. Okay, it seems like we're on top of things. Let's stay level-headed as we're preparing for this. I agree wholeheartedly. As do I. Alright, that concludes the meeting. Let's all go grab a beer. It's been ages. Is she like this in the show? I've never... Wait, no, I've watched one episode of Evangelion. Is she usually like this? Is she a heavy drinker? Oh. That's my phone. Marciana looks at her phone. Marked urgent. Oh boy. This is Marciana. What? The school circle squad. Disappeared? What? We'll look for them as well. What's going on? The entire school circle squad nowhere to be seen. No one can find Ainz, Fi, or Ray. What about Asuka, Ray, and Mari? Still at the school? Have to go find them? I'll check the dorms. You two look around the school. Roger. Got it. Let's split up. The good old Scooby-Doo method. Split up and look for clues.
Are you in danger? Let me at him! Huh? They're all down! May victory be ours!
Field change? Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, this one's just the battle stage.
Make it quick. Need sleep.
Of course, Rena.
Robbie told me so. Huh? They're all down. May victory be ours.
Keep the momentum going.
Did I do that? Well, we won! Oh, happy day, Commander!
Alright, so... Schoolgirls are missing now. Marciana and I start to walk around the school. Eventually we find Asuka and Ray in one of the classrooms. Are you looking for Svi? You know where she is? Can't say I do. Other than the times we arrange to practice, we don't really pay close attention to what the other one is doing. I see.
Hey, it's Michael. Hello. Thank you for the 15 months. Oh my god. Ugh.
Man. It's really been that long already. Holy shit. But yes, thank you for the sub, Michael. Always glad to have you here. And good morning to you. I assume. I don't know what time it is for you. Just wrapping up the crossover event. What about you, Ray? You know where Ein could have gone? Have you heard anything? I don't know. When was the last time you saw her? Yesterday evening during practice. Headed to the dorm straight after. Time flies when you're chasing waifus and daves. Oh, so it's afternoon for you already. That's all. Me too. That's when I last saw her. I see. What's wrong? Something happened? Ainz, Vi, and Ray have all disappeared. What? They're not in their dorms. Didn't show up to any of their classes. I didn't see any of them in the morning. Figured they just had a different schedule. I guess not. For the time being, if they attempt to contact you, be sure to let us know. Okay. Sure. When was the last time I saw Ray? Last evening, heading back to the dorms after training. I see. They all say the same thing. Something wrong? Ray's disappeared. Just her? Ein and Zwei as well. I see. Disappeared. Acting awfully strange the past few days. What do you mean? Ever since we came back from the bunker buster, how should I say, seemed a bit on edge? As if they were scared of something. Of what exactly, I'm not sure. Ever since we came back from the surface, looking over their shoulders the entire time. Ooh, that's mysterious.
Time to get serious. Wanna go home? Did I do well? Reloading. Be more efficient.
Something like an infinite magazine.
Everyone, give them everything you've got! Chalk up another victory for the commander!
After parting ways with Mari, we search every possible hiding spot within the school that Ray might be at, but not here either. What about on Misato's side? No trace of them in the dormitory either. Where in the world did they go? Should we check their favorite hangout spots? Like the cafe in front of the school or a downtown area of the Ark? Sure, let's go. Probably a safe idea. No matter where we look, cafe in front of the school that Ray frequently visits, movie theater where Ian is often spotted, downtown streets of the Ark, or the library where Spy hangs out incessantly. 3 of them are nowhere to be found. Okay, this is getting more and more mysterious. And it's not just they, like, ditched for a day, either. They just straight up disappeared. Search high and low in the places they usually frequent, but haven't seen a trace of them. Do bloodhounds still exist? Indeed. Only place left would be the outpost. I've asked Robbie to check out that area. She should be contacting us soon. Alright, good. It's her. How'd it go? Are they at the outpost? No. I don't think we missed them either. I asked the others, no record of the elevator being used. Also asked around, no one remembers seeing them. I don't think they came up here in the first place. Thanks for checking. If we turn up anything, we'll contact you straight away. Please do. Doesn't seem they're at the outpost either. I see. Makes sense. If they had gone there, sure someone would have contacted you immediately. They must be still inside the Ark. After an operation up on the surface, where would Ray go if she was frightened? Wouldn't be the outpost or the school. Somewhere in the Ark, somewhere they wouldn't be found so easily. Wouldn't be found so easily? Have you come up with something? Yes. The elevator. The elevator? Might be inside the elevator, heading up to the surface. Given the current state of things, no one would dream of taking the elevator up to the surface unless there were express orders to do so. Let's go. You really think that's where they are, Marciana?
Time to get serious. May victory be
Keep
ours.
the momentum going.
Oh, damn.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Yep, hooray, victory for me. Outskirts of the Ark, in front of the elevator. Oh shit, she was right. Is it okay for us to run away like this? Our teachers must be worried sick about us. I don't know. If we stay, then we might really need to go fight. You think so? Preparations were well underway for some sort of massive offensive. That means we'd almost certainly be going up against that horrifying thing either today or tomorrow. Ray, I didn't realize how terrifying that creature was. At worst, thought I'd be dealing with something like a Tyrant-class Rapture. When we went up to intercept those bunker busters, I realized something. The beam from that thing can scorch the surface itself, powerful enough to expose the steel framework of the Ark's roof. You're right. I had no idea how formidable that thing was either. Ha, me neither. So, what do we do now? We can hide out in this elevator for a while. We're still technically inside the Ark, so someone will find us eventually if they look hard enough. You think we're capable of going up against whatever that thing is again? I don't know. I don't think I can. Me neither. If I'm being honest, at first I thought dying wouldn't be so bad. After all, it wouldn't be that much different from getting knocked off during school exam. But now that I think about it, it's not like that at all. That thing wouldn't just kill us, it'd decimate the entire Ark. Kinda strange when you think about it. We've risked our lives countless times going up against raptors. I never saw them as insurmountable, but I don't think I can do this. If I make a mistake, it's not just my life on the line, but everyone in the entire Ark. The owners of our favorite cafes and clothing stores, theater employees who are always so nice to us, the bustling crowds downtown, people in Rouché, Rupee, the students and faculty at the school, everyone. They'll all die. Because of me. Unbearable weight suffocating me. So scared, you guys. What can I possibly do at a time like this? I don't know either. They said if we practiced harder, we wouldn't be so nervous. That this fear, while it may not go away, would at least subside somewhat. But it hasn't. I keep thinking about all the things I saw on that day. I keep imagining the worst case scenario. Where the operation fails. The massive object fires its ultra beam again, annihilating the Ark and everyone in it. All of humanity would be wiped out. If we fail, that's exactly what will happen. Everything will be destroyed, countless people will perish. I can't take it. It's too much, the fear of having to save everyone, the fear of failing. I just want to think about me and my friends, Naru. I don't wanna. I'm scared. I'd rather take the final exams 1,000 times over than go through this. I don't want to think about this anymore. I don't want to be scared anymore. Alright, hydrating. Got some G Fuel. Wish someone else would do it for us. Honestly though, how come it's us? Why do we have to do this? Perhaps because we're students at MMR Vocational School. Our grades aren't terrible either. Doesn't make any sense, we're still students. Haven't even graduated, not even in the senior class for crying out loud. Too young to have the entire future of the Ark rest on our shoulders, it's absurd. Those elite squads we saw, on the other hand, can do it. They're much better than us, they're fighting machines. Why can't we leave it to them? They're clearly more qualified for the job. I was thinking that too. Can we really give up like this? I don't think we can. Deputy chiefs and the director already know we've been assigned to this mission, despite our misgivings. None of us want to carry out an operation when so many lives depend on... Oh, Ein, Ray, Zwei. Teacher? Finally found you. Yeah, I can see how they would feel like that. Having everyone's fate rest on them.
May victory be ours! Everyone, give them everything you've got! Oh, victory!
So this is where you all were hiding. Come on, let's hurry back. Everyone's been terribly worried about you. Do we have to? This operation scares us. We can't do it. Ray. Let's head back. We can talk about it later. I don't want to go back. Me neither. If we go back, we'll be forced to partake in this operation. We don't want to. Where's all this resistance coming from? Haven't you all been doing well so far? You've been training hard. After the bunker buster operation, your report with the others has been improving steadily. Did something happen? The reason we trained hard is because we had to occupy ourselves to help us forget. Forget what? You both saw it too. What the massive object did. Destroyed the surface and the Ark's roof? You mean the Ultra Beam? Yeah. Scared the living daylights out of us. What if we fail? What if we haven't practiced enough? What if we get nervous? If we don't coordinate well with our teammates? The operation scares us too much until we can't think straight? Whatever the reason, if we fail, the entire Ark will be destroyed. Spy. Please, Miss Marciana, can't we set this one out? We're not that important. We're just low-level Nikkes helping some people from another world. Nothing more. It's not true. Come on, we all know the truth. They don't need us to break through the anti-field. How vital are we really to this operation? She's right. We think there are plenty of people who could replace us. Your job is not something just anyone can do. You all are the only ones for the job. You all are... Oh no. Is that an earthquake? Everyone stick close. The Ark is plunged into darkness. Oh god damn it already. Alright, I gotta head to the shop and buy more stage tickets.
Okay,
No,
let's
shop,
go.
shop. I think I got a lot of crystals.
You want me to go there?
Alright. Electricity's back. I can't believe we had a blackout. Was that an earthquake? I think so. Everyone safe? We're fine. How about you? Things got a bit chaotic due to that tremor and resulting blackout. Everything's fine now. How's your search going? We found them. That's a relief. All that shaking, was that due to the massive object moving? Yes. Apparently it fired another Ultra Beam. Already? Shouldn't have happened for another couple days. Accelerated schedule. We'll need to move faster than originally anticipated? Alright. We'll return to the school as soon as we can. We'll be ready for you. Let's get out of here. We need to go back to this, get back to the school. Miss Marciano, we can talk later. For now, we have to concentrate on getting back. No idea when another earthquake might occur? Far too dangerous to be waiting in front of the elevator. Alright. A siren? Oh. Kind of a lame siren, if you ask me. It didn't sound very serious. It sounded like a toy. Emergency alert. Please proceed to the designated shelters. Ah, the ACPU. Everyone remain calm and proceed in an orderly fashion. Shelter number 3 is this way. Check the text you received to see the shelter number you've been assigned to. The streets. Everyone. Seems an evacuation order has been issued. Apparently. As I gaze at the downtown area, ringing of alarms and evacuation announcements echo throughout the streets. Terrified citizens of the Ark hastily making their way to shelters under the guidance of the ACPU and other Nikkes. You know, I realize this may seem inconceivable. The Ark is really gonna be in for a beating. Everyone is scared out of their minds. Both the citizens and Nikkes guiding them. What should we do? Something bad gonna happen? Most likely. If the Ark sustains another hit from that Ultra Beam, true pandemonium. No, that's not right. No chaos to speak of because the Ark will be utterly vaporized. Marciana, you asked why you were all chosen for this mission? At first, yes, you were chosen by happenstance. Nerf members needed military training. That just so happened to be carried out at our school. That's why you were initially chosen for this assignment. At the time, we could have gone with anyone else. That's not the case anymore. You've studied and fought together with them, became comrades in arms, formulated strategies together. Now you have all become irreplaceable assets to this mission. Not saying this to make you feel good. You've proven your worth beyond a shadow of a doubt. We have? Yes, don't you remember the bunker buster operation? Only because everyone else helped us. You were the ones who ultimately took down those bunker busters. Only possible because of the hard work you put into working together with the Nerve members. Had not been for you, the resounding success of that mission, the Ark would be in even more dire straits than it is now. Instead of strategizing and formulating an offensive against a massive object, we would be desperately figuring out how to get civilians outside of the Ark. Miss Marciana, that's why we need you now. You've come so far in such a short span of time, we need you to fight once more. To protect the Ark, to save the lives of its citizens. We need you to stand against this threat to protect humanity's future. But we're scared. What if everything goes wrong? What if everyone dies because of us? That's why we were running away before. I know. It's a terrifying thing. It's not just your life that you're protecting, but everyone else's as well. It is an unfathomably heavy burden, enough to make you want to run away from it. Running away won't change anything, and you know that. No matter how much you try to ignore the problem, massive object will continue to target the Ark. Running out of time. I understand what you are trying to say, Miss Marciana. Whether we run or not doesn't change the reality of the situation. Faced with this heavy burden either way. Say we don't run away, say that we stay and fight. What if we fail? What if we fail you? That won't happen? We're gonna put our lives on the line as well? What? Risk our lives to ensure you succeed. You and teacher? Not just us, everyone. All the other Nikkes in the Ark, including me, do everything we can to protect you so you can defeat the massive object. No one will blame you. Me, us, everyone else will fight together with all our strength. We're gonna beat this thing, I assure you. Everyone together. We'll fight with all our strength. And we're sure to win. Let's go back together. They all look at the downtown area, in front of their favorite clothing store. Lines of frightened people waiting to go into shelter. In front of their favorite library, people move about anxiously, taking books to store in the nearest shelter. Others hurriedly close the doors of the students' favorite cafe, rushing towards the shelter in a panic. We'll go. Although we're scared, we know that you'll be fighting along with us. And so we'll try again. Thank you, Ray. I don't know. I guess either way, it's not like we're gonna die alone. We're gonna fight the dust, may as well try to accomplish something before we do. It's a good mindset. I'll try too. We're sure to win. Isn't that right? That's right. Thank you all for doing this. I know it's a big decision. Alright, let's all head back together. Everyone is probably waiting for us. Alright. You're back. We're sorry. Sorry, Miss Misato. Sorry to have worried you. It's all good. We all have days when we want to skip school. Thank you for understanding. Hey. Why the hell are you so late? Sorry. What are you so down in the dumps for? Turn that frown upside down. Get ready. We got an operation to take part in. Thank you. Nothing to be sorry about, and you don't have to thank me. Quit babbling, get a move on. Gotcha. Hey, Ray. Hey. Sorry for being late. Why? What do you mean? You're not late. Operation hasn't started yet. Thank you. Nothing. Let's hurry and get ready. Okay. That look on her face. What? So... What's gotten into you? What are you so flustered for? Aren't you gonna get mad? Why would I get mad? Something happened? Sniffle. Thanks. Any chance I can have some of Naru's chocolate? Never. Never. Okay, fine, let's get ready. Alright. Everyone ready? Ready. I'm ready too. All preparations complete. All set here. Same here. Naru say they're all done preparing. Good. Let's go and... Oh, damn it. What'd that say? Let's go and take this thing down. Alright. Let's go, everyone.
You can leave this to me. Trust me.
Alright, leaving it to you, Red. Good luck.
Huh? They're all down. Watching, may victory be ours.
Kaboom! Oh, another battle stage.
Make it quick. Need sleep.
Oh wait, this one's taking place on
Did
the
I do
surface.
well?
Tirado! Watching!
May victory be ours. Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Hang on a sec. I think I heard someone ring the doorbell. Okay, I'm back. Just had to help Mom bring in the groceries really quick. Alright. On the surface, near the massive object. Wow, they really went all out with this operation. Brought out all the latest weapons. Certainly seems so. So many Nikkes as well. Fun, really feels like we're going all out. Not that it matters. Important bits will be left up to me anyway. Teacher, that thing is huge. What is it? What? Is that a fucking railgun? Colossal cannon positioned in the center of the front line, aimed directly at the massive object. Presumably for protection, temporary barriers have been placed around it, flanked by numerous mass-produced Nikkes. Look at all those Nikkes guarding it. Whatever it is, must be important. It's a feckin' railgun, it's gotta be. Particle cannon, what the hell? They have the technology to design a particle gun? Co-developed by Missilus and Elysion. They actually work together? I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. The fact that two professional rivals collaborate just shows how much danger the Ark is in. I guess it does make sense. How can they even move that beast? They... Excuse me, coming through. Ah. What was the name? Heavy Tools? Leader and Senti carrying cables as thick as a person's abdomen. Leader? Senti? Mighty Tools, I think that's what it was. Greenhorn, fancy seeing you here. Hey boss, long time no see. What are you two doing here? I thought you were fixing the Ark's roof. We were originally, but every time we repaired it, some nasty creature would come and keep breaking it. Super annoying. Never had to repair the Ark roof so often in such a short time span. We decided to give that root beast a taste of its own medicine. I assume you're referring to the massive object. What else would we be talking about? Anyway, we're preparing to hit it with our own invention here. You made that particle cannon? That's right. Collaboration between Elysion and Missilus, but made by Mighty Tools. Design was a collaboration between core researchers from Elysion and MMR, along with the Electric Shock Squad. Oh yeah, of course those two. The actual construction was where we came in. Leader was pretty sore about that creature, though she put her nose to the grindstone, made those designs a reality. Thanks for her hard work, we came up with something truly incredible. Those cables you're holding, are those for the particle cannon? That's right. Diverting power from the Ark for this. How much power? Every last bit we can muster. Except for the bare minimum required to sustain the shelters. Even divert power reserved for the Dome of Eternity. You're gonna turn off the Dome of Eternity? Yes. That's a good idea. I understand your reservations. Everyone being shocked when they realize the sky has fallen. Since everyone is in shelters right now, should be fine. Also, to be frank, desperate times call for desperate measures. Need to take big risks. Everyone in the Ark is doing everything in their power to take down that thing, we're no exception. We want to send that thing packing. As do we. We want to eliminate this thing. So long as we believe in ourselves to go all out, we can do it. On that note, we've got to go finish our preparations. Good luck, Greenhorn. Good luck, boss. Leader and Senti walk off briskly, hauling the thick cables. They're using all of the Ark's power, the effect is going to be spectacular. That's right. Goal is to penetrate the massive object's anti-field, then deliver a massive blow. Once we break through the anti-field, every one of the nerve members has to pull the trigger. Sounds fun? Alright then. You'll be the one who sets off the particle cannon. Nice. What about me? In charge of protecting Mari. Massive object notices what we're doing, attacks before we have a chance to fire the cannon. It'd be disastrous. Understood. Acting as a bodyguard? Correct. Leave it to me. I'll protect you. I definitely feel safe with you. Nice to see you both so motivated. No need to worry too much. In the event of any unforeseen circumstances, Marciana and I will be acting as your operators. So neat to work with you all. What about us? You, along with the commander, proceed towards the massive object to score a direct hit. Not bad at all. Not gonna have to walk all the way over there like last time, will I? Negative. Only reason we had to go on foot last time because we had to improvise. Things are different this time? How so? Higher up said they prepared something for us. Haven't seen it myself just yet. Shall we go see together? Oh boy, what have they got in store for us?
Make it quick. Need sleep. Huh? They're all down. May victory be ours. Shoot. Calm down.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
All of us follow Misato. I believe it's this one. What in the world is something like that doing here? It's a train? Isn't this AZX? Does that mean Infinity Rail is here as well? That's right. Infinity Rail Squad reporting for duty. You must all be the passengers we're serving today. Pleasure to meet you. We'll be sure to get you to your destination safely. You want us to take a train? That's right. Asuka, Zvei, Rai, and Ein will board the AZX with Commander in wait. Once particle cannon is fired, strike at the massive object. This thing is massive and makes us the perfect target. Are we gonna be sitting ducks? Don't worry about that. That's a weird looking chicken. I think it's a penguin. I'm pretty sure that's a penguin. Last time I checked. An escort? Who? Ah. It's Matisse. The Matisse squad makes a grand entrance, followed by... Messing with you? How dare you! Oh, there's Absolute. Oh, and Cafe Sweetie. Ah, yes, and my squad. How's it hanging? We've got your back, Commander. Looks like we're all rolling out together. That's right. Wherever you go, we go. Can't have you wandering off into danger all on your own. Do everything in our power to ensure the operation is successful. Great having you all here, I feel reassured. Good. Now the support teams are here, we're fully prepared. Now then, Commander, your orders. Slowly look around, in the eyes of nerve members and Nikke's. Mix of pre-battle tension, mixed with the steely determination to protect the Ark. Let's hit that massive object where it hurts. Everyone to your positions. Let's go! So much fun. Be careful out there. See you later. Take care. Make sure to hit that ugly sucker extra hard for us. Watch your backs out there. Let's go. Why the ominous chuckle?
Did I do well? Watch it. May victory be ours. Everyone, give 'em everything you've got. Ah, victory.
Alright, here goes. In front of the giant particle cannon, which is connected by numerous thick cables, Mari and Ray are standing by, ready to pull the trigger whenever they are activated. Dang, kinda nervous. Yeah, me too. Can you hear me? We sure can, Miss Misato. We can hear you. Before we start, I'll explain again. When the operation begins, the particle cannon will start charging by drawing power from the arc. Any raptors surrounding the massive object, Mari will have to manually aim at the center of the massive object and fire on our signal. Yahoo. Meanwhile, Ray must do her best to cover Mari. Is that all clear? Yep, I've got this. Alright, let's do this. Commencing operation against the massive object. Preparing particle cannon. Initiate cable connections to arc power supply system. Roger, connecting power cables to each substation within the arc via surface elevator. Surface elevator gate open. Gates 1 to 8 now open. Gates 1 and 2 now connected to Missilus substation. Gates 3 and 4 now connected to Elysion substation. Gates 5 and 6 now connected to Tetra substation. Gates 7 and 8 now connected to Central substation. All substations connections confirmed. Power supply system open. Connection initiated. Commencing power supply from Missilus. Power supply from Elysion. Power supply from Tetra. Power supply... oh. Central substation will begin power supply once Dome of Eternity is deactivated. T-minus 5 seconds. Dome of Eternity deactivated. Central substation initiating power supply. Power supply from all substation cables confirmed. Power storage system stable. Voltage fluctuation within acceptable range. Final safety lock release. Begin charging the particle cannon. Safety lock release complete. Particle cannon charging. T-minus 10. Oh. Uh-oh. High energy reaction from massive object detected? It's aiming for the particle cannon. Oh, hell. Another ultra beam? Negative? Due to having less time to charge, power level not reached fully charged ultra beam. Attack from a Tyrant class Rapture. We can try to fight it. Ray? Incoming attack on your position. I knew this wouldn't be easy. Incoming strike is estimated to be equivalent from a Tyrant class Raptor. Can you block it? Won't be able to block it? We can redirect it. With my handy Narus. Opens up her arms, releases the Naru she was holding. Go and draw its attention. Dozens? Wait, how many does she have? Dozens of Narus rapidly ascend. Emit loud signals while flying far away from the particle cannon. Massive object is changing direction. Moving away from particle cannon. Naru 1, 2, 3 deploy defensive barriers. All other Narus keep emitting signals distracted. At the same time, there's a cacophonous roar. A beam emits from a massive object heading straight for the Narus. Success. You really did it. Now's our chance while it's still distracted. Particle cannon charging complete, ready to fire. Aim the cannon. Roger. Let's see. Aims the particle cannon at the massive object's core. Target locked. Fire. Eat this, sucker! Pulls the trigger. With a tremendous blast that shakes the ground, a massive beam erupts from the cannon, piercing through the anti-field of the massive object. Score a direct hit on the creature itself. Oh shit, it worked. We got it? Direct hit. Anti-field has been removed, but it doesn't seem to have dealt a significant blow to the creature itself. Cannon must have been too weak. What should we do? Using the cannon again? Recharging now? We can try again, but we don't know how long it will take. If we have any chance to use it again, let's take it. In the meantime, Plan B. Commence operation. AZX launch.
Get lost. I'm busy.
Reloading.
Let's keep the momentum going.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Dang. AZX careens toward the massive object. Crash? What? What was that noise? I believe we just plowed through some raptors. And you can keep going? Of course. We can easily knock over 1 or 2 raptors and keep moving. Pretty impressive, huh? Amazing. Pretty cool, actually. Haha. We won't be able to run through all the raptors forming in. It has its limits. I guess if it could mow through raptors like it was nothing, the war would be over already. Commander, can you hear me? I'm listening. Mari scored direct hit on the massive object with the particle cannon. Temporarily removed the anti-field. However, we have not been able to take down the entity itself. We need to shoot it down ourselves? Correct. Proceeding with Plan B. Before the anti-field regenerates, you need to move quickly towards the massive object and take it down. Affirmative. Dang, that thing is still standing even after getting blasted with the cannon? One tough cookie. You can say that again. No need to be scared. If it won't go down one hit, just keep hitting it until it does fall. That's the spirit. Incoming raptors, they're cloaked in anti-field. Huh? From the right. I mean left. Wait, both sides? AZX collides with the raptor swarm up ahead. Don't tell me we got derailed. Train starts to rapidly slow down. We're losing speed. At this rate, we'll come to a standstill soon. Do we need to eliminate them all? If we go full steam ahead, we should be able to push through the raptors directly ahead. With the ones coming at us from the side, we'll need to work together to get them down. If we do that, we won't make it to the massive object in time. Looks like this is where we come in. We'll handle the raptors trying to flank us. You guys keep going straight ahead, full speed. Thanks. Leave it to us. Jump now? Train running. I call this more of a jog than a run, personally. Come on, you're Nikke for crying out loud. Don't be a scaredy cat. Don't want to jump. Quit your belly aching and jump. Do you want to see the Ark get destroyed? Fine, I'll go. See you later. With Sugar riding Vanguard on her motorcycle, Reba and Milk leap out from the train. We're going to. We'll hold them off, Commander. We'll kill them all. So be strong. Thanks, everyone. Heh. What are you doing? Stop tittering like a moron. Get off the train. Okay. See you later, Commander. Bessie, Emma, Unwa all leap off the locomotive. That's twice now we've been beaten to the punch? Unacceptable. Yeah, cause you're as slow as a slug. Hey, that would make all of us slugs. Fair point. Who cares about who goes in which order? We're all setting out to do the same thing, clear path for the AZX. I knew you'd say that, Maxwell. Time for us to be heroes, so the AZX can run at full speed. Let us heroically carve a wide path for the train, as a true hero should. Turn into a villainous road. You can have faith in this band of heroes, Birdie. I trust you all completely. Very well then, up, up, and away! Off I go. Laplace and Drake jump off the AZX. Sigh. I'll see you later, cutie. Maxwell follows suit. Sounds of pitched battle ring out in the distance. Wow, they're really going at it. Might have cleared everything out before we even get there. That'd be great. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Raptors on the sides are getting pushed back. That's why they call these squads the best. We'll try and push back the Raptors directly ahead. Once the path is clear, I'll give you the signal to press ahead at full speed. Understood. We'll be back. Be careful. You too, Commander. Nice, Neon, let's go. Okay. Take care of yourself, Commander. See you later, Master. Rappy, Anise, Neon jump off the AZX. They begin to push back the Raptors blocking the way. As the number of Raptors starts to decrease, path begins to clear. Path is open. Commander. Brid, full speed ahead. Roger. AZX running maximum output. God, I'm out of stage tickets again. To the shop.
Let's go, Bolt. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Time is of the essence here.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh yeah, don't need to tell us. Fate of humanity is at stake and all.
May victory be ours.
Keep the momentum going.
Poor thing. Let's get a few more hits in.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
By the power of friendship. Here we go. Train comes to a halt near the massive object. The door opens. Dang, we got here super fast. Way faster when compared to when we had to go on foot. We've arrived. Attention passengers. We've reached the end of the line. Thanks for the ride. No problem. AZX is overheated. We'll be back after we tend to the engine. In the meantime, you all stay safe. Make sure you win. Yeah, failure isn't an option. We'll come back soon to pick you up. See you later. I watched the AZX leave, then turned my head towards the massive object. Energy it's emitting somehow seems more menacing than before. Do you see that? Is it just me, or does it seem kinda upset that we removed its anti-field? I think you're right. Energy is more concentrated than before. Exercise extreme caution. May go for a direct attack. Alright, gotcha. What's the big deal? Who cares whether it's energy concentrated or not? Doesn't change the fact we gotta go up against this thing, does it? Asuka's right. Let's proceed according to plan. Attack this thing. Okay. My turn. About to begin. Everyone ready? I've been ready. Ready. All preparations complete. Good to go. Alright, let's go. Let's fight this thing. Oh boy, boss fight. Here we go. No boss fight? Yes, boss fight. What the hell? What kind of intro is this? What am I seeing here?
May victory be ours.
It says that thing has 20 health bars. 20 plus health bars. Less now, but... we're taking damage.
Annoying.
Sorry to break you. Oh, Johnny, cut him head.
Alright, just a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. 3, 2... oh. Last health bar. Last health bar.
Oh, victory.
So annoying. He keeps changing into weird shapes. Look at the core. Have you ever noticed that's remained the same? It has? All of these transformations are taking place around a central focal point. That must be its weak spot. Other words, just need to focus attacks on the core? Let's do it then. Ein aims near feather at the center of the massive object. Creature begins to transform yet again to protect its core. It's changing form again. I'll try to stop it. Overcharged electric shot. Temporarily stops transforming. Core is exposed. Raid now. Roger. Take this! Asuka and Rei unleash a barrage of gunfire towards the core. Accompanied by the sound of material cracking and cleaving. Oh. Looks like they downed it. Did we take it down? Not sure. No, not yet. It hasn't vanished just yet. Begins to rise into the air. It got up. It's moving again. Damn. Guess it wasn't enough. If we let up and let the anti-field regenerate, we can't let that happen. Have to finish this right here, right now. Everyone get out of there? What? Particle cannon has been recharged. We're about to fire it again. Get away from there. Everyone cheese it! All personnel in front of the massive object evacuated. Particle cannon ready to fire. Mari aims the particle cannon at the massive object's core. Target locked. Fire! Want some more? You got it. Kaboom! Another tremendous blast that shakes the ground. A massive beam erupts from the cannon, piercing through the massive object. Emits what sounds like a primal roar. Whoosh! Then dissolves in a bloom of light before vanishing entirely. Is it dead? Did we defeat it? Yeah, we did. All of us, together. We did it. We really did it. Finally. So relieved. Shame I couldn't finish it off with my own hands. But this will have to do. Thank you, Asuka. What are you thanking me for? I did this for myself, not anyone else. You idiot. Thank you all the same. We did it, Ray. Yeah. Glad it all went according to plan. Huh? Oh, they begin to glow. Why are their bodies... Teacher, Asuka, and Ray? They're returning to their own world. What? I thought there was more to do. This stinks. Thank you for helping. Why do you keep saying that? Take care of yourself back in your world. Yeah, you too. Be well, and all that crap. Now that it's really time to go, I feel a little bummed. When you go back to your world, maybe you can be a bit more open, okay? A bit more talkative, perhaps? Yeah. Goodbye, and thank you for everything. Be safe in your neck of the woods. Farewell. Thank you both. Goodbye. Ray and Asuka dissolve into light. Mari's body starts to glow. So this is it. Sob, Mari. Why are you crying? I'm just going back to my homeworld. I know, but still. Really cool how you protected me earlier. Thank you for everything. Thank you as well. Take care. You too, Sob. Okay, okay. Mari dissolved into light. Misato's body starts to glow. Thanks for everything, Misato. Never been able to overcome this crisis without you. I'm the one who's thankful. Because of you, I can return to my world. You've done plenty for me as well. So thank you. Take care of yourself, Marciana. You too, Misato. Misato dissolves into light. Sniff. Mari's gone. Misato too. They're really gone. I feel so empty without them. I know what you mean. We won't be able to see them anymore. Everyone? Operation is finally over. Hey, you're right. I guess so. Oh. Victory hydration! Save the Ark! Couldn't have done it without you. We only succeeded because of everyone else's help. Don't downplay your contribution. All because you put your lives on the line, we have achieved victory. Ein? Spy? Ray? For protecting the Ark, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Miss Marciana. Congrats on a successful operation. You guys did it. You're right. We did it. Haha, we did it. We did it, we did it. It all worked out just like you said it would, teacher. We won. We protected the Ark. Good thing we didn't run away. If we would have regretted it for the rest of our lives. Thank you for convincing us to come back. 3 students collapse to the ground, tears streaming down their faces. As they shed tears of joy, they recall the past few days filled with fear and worry. And rejoice in the hard-won victory. They, at the same time, all resolve to never run away from their fears again.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Alright, I'm just gonna use up the rest of these tickets. There's also the hard mode. Okay, hang on, when's the release date? Still not for another week. There's one last cutscene, like, at the very end of the hard stages, and of course it's not for another week. Complete 48. Oh, right. There's still the rest of the hard stages. To the shop.
Let's go.
Alright, now to stockpile whatever I can left.
You want me to go there?
Just one more shiny somewhere.
Let's go, Bolt. Okay, let's go.
Oh wait, I see it, come back, come back, come
I'll follow
back.
you closely, teacher. Okay, let's go. You want me to go there? Let's go, Bolt.
Come on, let's go.
Mari, if I knew this would happen, I would have given her all the chocolate.
You want me to go there? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
These two are sweeping.
Let's go, Bolt.
I'm curious.
Okay,
Has anyone
let's
beaten
go.
my score in the minigame?
Come on, let's go.
There we go. Hey, I'm still first. Mind you, no one else has tried besides this one person. Ah, hang on. Average attack HP, nothing outstanding. Excellent burst skill damage. Hopefully, this damn thing doesn't have... Yeah, I know about that part. I've already done the challenge mode. Hooray! Well, at least it's not challenge mode. That was a pain in the ass. Oh. Can't forget about that. Oh, no. This one. This one. Now I'm curious, will they put, like, crossover events into the archive? Alright, let's do some polls. 13 days left, 13 days left, 13 days left. I haven't managed to get any of them. Here we go. May the force be with me. Nope, not with me. Where's that streamer luck when you need it? I swear to God, streamer luck is a myth. Wait, what? The mileage shop. Can I grab anything?
Let me help you.
I need 200. And I only have so many tries. Here we go. May the force be with me. Oh. Alright.
Nicely done. Where to next?
What are your orders?
Leave it to me.
What are your orders?
Nicely done. Where to next? This shot will make you stronger. Please.
Oh.
エヴァンゲリオン2号機のパイロット、式波アスカ・ラングレーよ。覚えておきなさい。
Oh, yes, thank you. Alright, I can skip the rest of them. New mode. Yuko Miyamura. I'm curious, is that the same VA as on the series? Hang on, let me check real quick. Hang on. Voice actors. Asuka Langley. Wait. It is! It's the same VA as from the series. Yuko Miyamura. Oh my god, she came back to voice this collaboration. What do you know? I swear to God, I have more luck with this game than Genshin. Alright. Let's see if the Force is still with me. Not this time. Wait, I think I hit pity or something. I got a purple glow, but...
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
I think that means I hit pity.
Soldier OW, at your service.
There was the purple glow at the start, but it still gave me the orange glow thing later. Oh my god, back to back, back to back. She has a very quiet voice, Ray. Hang on, how much do I need?
This is the electronic integration system of the central government.
I still need, if I want to use the credit thing, the pull credit pity credit thing, I still need to pull like 5 more times. I don't know if my luck will hold out. I don't know if my luck will hold out. Nope. Not this time, at least. Hang on, let me check if they also brought back her VA as well. View mode, voice. VAs. Megumi Hayashibara. It is! It's the VA from the series as well. Did they just get everyone? Hang on, I have Misato. Should be here. View mode, voice. Kotono Mitsuishi. It is! They just brought all the VAs back to do this. It is, they just brought back all the VAs to do this. That's cool, I know, right? Hang on a second, let me check the login bonus thing. There might still be a few more tickets left. Login
I'll
stamp.
follow you closely, teacher.
Damn. Very last day. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days left. And there's like 5 premium pull tickets. Alright. Here we go again. I'm only using my crystals because this is a limited time, limited edition banner. As opposed to like the regular pulls. Well, they will eventually end up in the standard banner. Cool. Alright, 170, 3 more max. And then I can use the currency. May the force be with me. Nope. Not this time. Alright, 2 more times max. May the force be with me. Nope, not this time. Alright, this is the last time that I can use, like, the pity currency. May the force be with me! Oh, shit. Alright, but is it her or not? Because it might not be her.
Armament check. I'll be part of your platoon from here on out.
Nicely done. Where to next? I may be a mass production model, but I will do my best.
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
Oh my god, it's her. Of course it would be.
Soldier FA.
Of course it would be. Right as I hit the pity currency
You can take your
requirement.
time, Commander.
Right as I hit the pity currency, I meant, alright, I'll save that. I will save that. Wait, did they also get her VA? View mode, voice, Maya Sakamoto. Wait, what? Hang on a second, I'm not seeing... Evangelion... Voice actors... Wait, no, this is the English one. I wanted to see the Japanese VAs. No, wait, this is still English. I'm looking for the damn Japanese VAs! Okay, maybe if I go look at the Wikipedia page. Characters. Rebuild of Evangelion. Oh, wait. She's not in the oh, Mari wasn't in the original Evangelion, but rather retelling of the original. Oh, I see. Now I see. I see. Okay, so I think this is the original VA for this character, but she didn't show up in the original version of the series. Okay. Damn, that exhausted like half of my crystal supply. God damn it. Ugh. Unless another fucking collab event happens again, I don't think I will be pulling anymore. Or using my crystals to pull. right now, I think there was a new... Okay, that's enough of Nikke. But right now, I think there's a new video by Expedition Theme Park that came out. Expedition Theme Park. Flintstones Theme Parks. Alright. Let me grab that. Here we go. The abandoned and creepy Flintstones theme parks. Feck off with your advertising. You get none on my channel. At least from YouTube.
There was a theme park that...
Oh, hang on a second there, bud. Hang on. Alright. Let me just switch over. Just chatting.
There was a theme park that was a staple of the vacationing family, a place called Bedrock City that you could visit a page right out of history. Let's ride through this abandoned story, courtesy of Fred's 2 Feet. When you're at a Flintstones theme park, have a yabba dabba do time, a dabba do time, at least until it's closed and abandoned decades later.
Am I gonna get DMCA'd for that? I'm not gonna risk it. Nope. I'm not gonna risk it. Okay.
On September 30th, 1960, the very first episode of The Flintstones would air on ABC. Before its release, the upcoming show was seen as a bold gamble. The first ever adult cartoon series tried by a network in the prime evening time slot, painting a bright satirical picture of family life as it might have been in prehistoric suburbia, promising fun for youngsters as well as wit and satire for adults. The new concept targeting adults with Fred, Wilma, Betty and Barney's adventures risk paid off. This first adult AIM cartoon from Joe Barbera and Bill Hanna was a hit and called one of the brightest new programming shows on TV for years. The original run of The Flintstones would span 6 seasons, with the final episode airing on April 1st, 1966. A huge success that will become known around the world. Viewers of the show often had one question: how could I visit Bedrock City? Vacationing and leisure in the United States was much simpler during the late 1960s, and a key part of it was long-distance road travel. Families could not just type in a destination, plan out every attraction on the way, and the exact timings to get there. The experience would be more about jumping in a car, heading to a location, and seeing what you could find along the way. For over half a century, as automobile business was booming, tourist attractions have been building eye-catching experiences on the side of the road to draw those traveling by in, and of course, earn their money. From the world's largest anything, novelty structures, to mystery spots and fully fledged themed experiences, roadside attractions were a staple of the American vacation. The wackier, the better, and often more profitable. With the construction and expansions of the US interstate highway system, many roadside attractions would go out of business and be left abandoned. But
Yeah,
even
I
after
imagine
this,
that.
those in the
I
right
can see
spot that had the right attention-grabbing experience could succeed. And it will be a place with all those qualities in South Dakota that will be the first to answer the question, how could I visit Bedrock City?
You can meet the Flintstones for some modern Stone Age fun at Flintstones Bedrock City. Children will love riding the Flintmobile and touring the park aboard the Iron Horse train.
Woodrow Speckles and his brother-in-law Milton Steckelberg were not huge Flintstones fans, but they were people with an idea for a special tourist attraction. They had seen the success of Disneyland and the millions of visitors who had visited in its first decade, and like so many others, were inspired. Located in South Dakota, near Custer in the Black Hills, on a road that many families would be taking to see Mount Rushmore, they would create a theme park that would transport you into the world of the Flintstones. After applying for permits from the city to build in February 1966, after 3 years of planning, the first Bedrock City opened in the United States in July 1966.
Wait, did he say the first Bedrock City? Then again, the title of the video is Flintstones Theme Parks, plural. So how many... This implies many Bedrock cities, or at least more than one.
Just a few months after the Flintstones originally ended airing. This was actually the second park ever in the world to be based on the Flintstones. One already existed over in the Netherlands. On the 62-acre site, at the entrance to Bedrock City, you will be welcomed by a 20-foot-high replica of Dino, the Flintstones' pet dinosaur/dog. The main street was constructed to resemble the TV town and included a fire station, telephone office, the Bedrock Theatre, a bank, city jail, a post office, a beauty store, gas station, general store, cafe, and 4 homes of characters from the show. Everything for a real Bedrock City to come to life. Originally throughout, visitors would find 10 concrete characters they could take photos with. Each will be located in or near that full-size replica of the buildings from the show, handmade with painted concrete. The 10 characters included Fred, Wilma, Pebbles, a small Dino, along with Barney, Betty, and Bam Bam. William Hanna and Joseph Barbera even visited the park as it was under construction to give tips and ideas.
Damn.
While you could kinda go inside the buildings and take photos, along with interacting with props, the only fully functioning areas within the park were the cafe, which sold Bronto burgers, and Dino dogs. I hope it's dogs that Dino liked eating and not dogs made from Dino. But anyway, there was also the theatre, which would show episodes from the show on repeat throughout the day. Occasionally, for special events, it would show movies. Inside the homes, audio would play featuring lines from the characters. Outside of the Bedrock area, visitors would also find a fully equipped campground with bathhouse facilities, i.e. toilets and showers, as well as a gift shop. The 2 areas would be separated by mock dinosaur bones, and real boulders from the natural area would be used to enhance the location for Bedrock. All of the buildings used spray-on concrete applied over a wooden frame to create the look from the cartoon. There was even a Mount Rockmore, the Flintstones' take on Mount Rushmore. Children visiting could climb through a snake or play on the playground with swings and seesaws in the area. Creating Bedrock City was a full family affair, with the whole Speckles family working at the attraction, from attending the gift shop to running the diner. Originally, Woody Speckles believed it would be at the campground that would be the moneymaker, and that Bedrock City would just kind of be a side project to it. In reality, it would be the other way around, and Bedrock City was instantly popular, and was making great money from families wanting to visit and finally be able to see the Flintstones in real life. Screen Gems, the original distributor of the Flintstones TV show, had given the Speckles family a license to construct and operate Bedrock City. The small theme park was so successful that they began thinking about plans to expand, with further locations around the country. While a newspaper proudly stated, "Remember, there is only one Bedrock City in America," that wouldn't be the case for long. In 1972, Woody Speckles, along with his son Francis Hugh D. Speckles, purchased an area of land just down the road from one of the most visited tourist sites in the country. Just like trying to get those travelers visiting Mount Rushmore, who would pull in and stop at the Bedrock City there, they would aim to do the same thing with those traveling to the Grand Canyon.
So just place these things like next to major tourist attractions.
Located around 30 minutes from the Grand Canyon, halfway between the South Rim and the city of Williams in Arizona, the second Bedrock City opened in June 1972. After just a few months of construction, at around half the size of the original park in South Dakota, this second version featured many of the same elements, including a snake and the theater. Once again, they had created a place that made those visiting feel like they had jumped into the screen and visiting the city of Bedrock. The highlight of the park here would be a large Brontosaurus slide in the middle of the city of Bedrock and its concrete characters that visitors love to take pictures with surrounding it. Here, they no longer believed it would be a campground that would bring in money, and they solely focused on the Flintstone City to bring people in. This second location's campground was not actually added until years after the Bedrock Park opened, when it bumped up the number of employees working there to 16 during the summer season. There was, of course, an attraction. Here, a relatively small one. A Flintstones wagon would take riders on board through a volcano where you could see dinosaur eggs in a small circle loop, but it was nothing like what would come to the South Dakota park. After riding, you could grab a bite to eat at Fred's Diner. Of course, this second location wasn't without its issues. The harsh location often wanted to reclaim what had been built, and just after opening, an oil crisis made the first years even tougher. Being in the middle of the desert, local wildlife could cause issues. During 1977, Bedrock City would be sued in Superior Court for more than $40,000 as a result of an incident that happened at the park. This is Arizona after all. There are scorpions, snakes, mountain lions, all sorts of dangerous creatures. Here though, not quite the same. A real deer had run into the park and had attacked 2 visitors who were enjoying the city. The suit stated that a free roaming deer assaulted both her and her son near the Flintstones grocery store while they were looking at Brontosaurus steaks. During 1983, someone set Fred's foot on fire at the park. Well, the sign anyway, and it had to be rebuilt. Not everyone was thrilled with Bedrock City being built so close to natural wonders like the Grand Canyon. One article called it Arizona's biggest physical obscenity and yabba dabba yuck. These opinions were in the minority, however, and on a peak day, 500 tourists would be paying to enter and see the world of the Flintstones before or after they saw the Grand Canyon. Hootie Speckles didn't care what people thought of his attraction, saying that Bedrock City was here as something for people to do. Often those would drive past and see the billboards along the road and they would be intrigued and pay the $2 to meet the Flintstones. Speckles also said that yes, it had been very successful for us. We picked this spot specifically because of the traffic to the Grand Canyon, and it had worked out very well. He would often see cars drive past to visit the canyon and then be back visiting Bedrock within the hour. Some kids even said they enjoyed Bedrock more than even Vegas or the Grand Canyon. The Arizona location never quite had the charm or scale of the original, but it was instantly popular with many families stopping to visit it on their way to the Grand Canyon. Some would even stay the night at the campground. This second location will remain mostly the same during its lifetime, adding a small petting zoo with goats and other animals. The South Dakota original location, however, would expand.
How much was there to the show?
During the 80s and 90s, even more was added to this original park. A miniature train took guests on a journey to a western facade through Dinosaur Canyon and around the park. Animatronic characters would perform a show for guests to watch, and nightmare costume characters would walk around the park interacting with visitors. Absolutely terrifying.
Eat your heart out, Mick Jagger! Fred the Stone is here!
The last addition was a Flintstones car that would transport visitors around the site. There was a version of Bedrock City that existed in Canada, inspired by this original attraction, but built by a different family. In 1968, technically the second Flintstones Bedrock City opened in British Columbia. Here, the Al family purchased dinosaur sculptures from a closed attraction, and they would also go on to open a second Bedrock City in Bridal Falls, British Columbia in 1975. Licensing of the Flintstones would be a major issue during the existence of all 4 Bedrock parks, with Hanna-Barbera and Screen Gems going through different owners over the years. Screen Gems, who was the distributor of Hanna-Barbera cartoons and handled its licensing since its formation, was the one who handed out licensing deals to the themed Bedrock City parks. The partnership between Screen Gems ended when Taft Broadcasting purchased Hanna-Barbera in 1965. Taft themselves would go on to create their first theme park in 1972 with the opening of Kings Island. Hanna-Barbera cartoons were a constant inside the parks, along with marketing for their new theme park and those parks that followed, from Kings Island to King's Dominion, and of course Carowinds. Hanna-Barbera characters would also pop up in different theme parks around the world, with dark rides, simulators, you name it. Much of the original licensing deals remained between Bedrock City and Taft Broadcasting for their time as owners until the early 1990s. Taft Broadcasting had a hostile takeover and rebranded as Great American Broadcasting. They began to sell off sections of the company, and in 1991, Hanna-Barbera was acquired by Turner Broadcasting Systems, who had outbid both Universal Pictures and Hallmark to acquire the cartoon studio. Hanna-Barbera would later become a part of Time Warner. Turner, at the time, was aiming to launch a new animation.
What the hell? How many times has it changed hands? That's ridiculous. It's like, bought out by this guy, bought out by this guy, bought out by this guy, hostile takeover by this guy. Man.
Network aimed at children. By the early 90s, the attractions, now over 2 decades old, were starting to show their age. While the South Dakota location still had character meet and greets and fun things to do, the Arizona location had cut much of the extra activities back, and even papers from the time talked about how dated the attraction had become. However, there was still something unique and even exciting about camping at an attraction that wasn't afraid to hide what it really was. A corny, kishy, roadside attraction akin to the 50s and 60s. And this was one that survived, which was getting rarer and rarer to find throughout the United States. A goofy place like that is sometimes all kids and even adults need to put a smile on their face. Licensing of the roadside theme park attractions was getting messy, and that would only get worse with the creation of the Flintstones movie for 1994. The live-action rights for a film had found their way into the hands of Amblin Entertainment and Steven Spielberg. At one point, as talk of the live-action film was swirling around, Bedrock City had hoped that they could potentially be chosen to be used as a filming location. That would never happen, and instead sets were constructed specifically for the movie, along with extra filming in Utah. This new, pretty terrible film would only cause issues for the nearly 30-year-old attraction at first. Licensing for the parks was nearly lost in the lead up to the movie's release, with the studio requesting that upgrades were made to the parks to make it look more in line with the new live-action film. Many of the upgrades requested would just be too expensive for the family owners, and small tweaks were made, and they were permitted to renew the licenses. After the movie's release, attendance at the experiences got a boost, propelling both attractions forward through the 90s. Flintstones merchandise was flying off the shelves again, and the location stated they ordered a truckload. If it was Flintstones, they would have it. The experience had not really changed much over the decades, and it wouldn't be long until its popularity would again start to drop. There were still those driving to the Grand Canyon and seeing the billboard signs and finding themselves curious and popping in for a look, but it definitely was not at its peak like it had been in previous years. There were proposed upgrades for the Arizona park even after the movie, such as an 18-hole mini golf course that they would add to the park. The hope was this would liven up the experience so they actually had something to do other than just a slide and a wagon ride. At the Canadian locations, Bedrock City was closed after nearly 20 years in 1993, when it did not make its opening day as the result of an ongoing divorce settlement between the owners of the resort. It was sold and it did reopen and operate until 1995, right after the movie, when they were forced to drop their Flintstones license and retheme as Dino Town, until it was permanently closed in 2010 and demolished. The original location in British Columbia was not able to renew its license agreement in 1997, and plans were drawn up from the owners to demolish it and replace it with a shopping centre. Canada no longer had a Bedrock City.
Yappa Tappa Doo!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bedrock City.
Home of the world-famous Mount Rockmore, featuring yours truly.
The original South Dakota park was still doing well. New additions continued to come, and it was still quite popular, becoming home to the Mountain Music Show. It remained quite popular over the following decades, until rumors began to talk about the closure of the park in the 2000s, and that it would be put up for sale. In the autumn of 2015, Warner Brothers, now in charge of the remaining Hanna-Barbera assets, refused to renew Bedrock City's license in South Dakota, stating that it did not meet the studio's requirements. They refused to even let them create a museum on the site dedicated to the history of Bedrock City. As a result of the refusal, Bedrock City was sold that year for $2 million. Many called the sudden demise of the park a tragedy. It sat there rotting away and turned into rubble, abandoned after the sale. It would finally be demolished, and the original attraction that started it all was no more, with only just a few remnants able to be spotted by those who looked for it. The campground was later reopened as Buffalo Ridge Campground and has expanded on the site since.
And more rain.
Oh, goddammit.
Lifesavers go.
Nope. Hang on. Just a few more seconds.
As for Bedrock City in Arizona, Francis Hootie Speckles passed away at the age of 49 in 1990 from lung cancer.
Oh.
Bedrock City would continue to be run by his wife, Linda.
I was
When
wondering,
Francis
like,
Speckles had
that's
moved
young,
to
what
Arizona
happened?
to build the second Flintstones park in the early 70s, his wife Linda and their 5 young children came with him. She said that you'll move any place with the man you love. As long as you have your family and your husband, you're happy. They made the trip from South Dakota in 2 days. A Buick full of kids, their clothes packed in it too, and arrived at the barren piece of land that had been leased down the road from the Grand Canyon. That barren, empty piece of land would become Bedrock City, rising from the land built of wire mesh and sprayed on concrete. Originally, the family was only set to be in the area until they had finished building the park and returned to South Dakota, but due to the oil crisis, they struggled to find anyone to run the park, so Francis stepped up. They preferred the green grass of trees of South Dakota, but they would stay in Arizona out of necessity. Linda said it took her 20 years to get used to living in Arizona, and those first few years were tough. After their parents divorced and Francis took over the business officially in Arizona in 1974, more and more of their family were drawn into the venture. He sold his stake in the South Dakota park and focused on the one he created in Arizona. The Speckles family were pioneers in an early, unknown world of themed family entertainment and were determined to make it work. After opening, that oil embargo hit his new location hard, bringing traffic to a crawl. The Arizona location had never been as lucrative as the one in South Dakota. It had a different feel and atmosphere. The family knew it was an overflow attraction to the Grand Canyon, not the destination itself. If the campgrounds at the Grand Canyon were full, it would only be then that Bedrock City's camp would get busy. The Speckles family never did get rich from Bedrock City, but that was never really their goal. Linda Speckles stated that they never had a get-rich mentality. What they had was perseverance. The Speckles children grew up at that rocky city, working in the diner, taking a bus 30 minutes to get to school, and it would be a truly family affair running Bedrock City for years. After Francis's passing, Linda would create a small pool and garden as a tribute to him at the location. A gesture to not only honor her husband, but to show something pretty could survive in the harsh surrounding environment. Linda Speckles had always dreamed that one of her children would take over Bedrock City. They were not interested in doing it at the time. After losing one of her daughters to a road accident on Thanksgiving, she decided that she would set a goal to be out of running Bedrock City by the year 2000. It would take 15 more years until Linda Speckles would finally sell Bedrock City, Arizona, and she was able to retire, running the place by herself with her family for over 40 years. When asked if she had any resentment towards the Flintstones for keeping her there, she said none at all. Our family was a lot like the Flintstones, humble, hardworking, and her husband was a lot like Fred, gruff and affectionate. 4 generations of the Speckles family had called Bedrock City their home, many of which literally grew up in the buildings of a cartoon. After going on and off the market a few times, in 2015, at the age of 73, Linda Speckles put Bedrock City, Arizona up for sale. For $2 million, you could own the Flintstones village and campground on 30 acres of land, though this did not include the rights to using the Flintstones cartoons. She said that she was ready for an extended commercial break, and that she planned to spend time with her family. It was now time to move on and start a new chapter in her life after being an owner for decades, after originally only coming down to build the park for a year. Now, over 40 years later, it was time. She said that she hoped the props would stay in whatever came next, but it was time for somebody else to enjoy it. She had enjoyed her years running the place and meeting people from all over the world who came to visit.
I'm an old lady. I need to move on with my life. But mainly I want to spend more time with my family, and I just haven't had time.
Only a third of the property that they owned had actually been developed, and the potential for it was huge, and often promoted in the sales of what could be. It could be a casino, hotel, amusement park, or even a shopping mall with its license. It would take until 2019 until the attraction was finally sold. The final plan would be to close the Bedrock City Park and replace it with Raptor Ranch Birds of Prey Park. The new owners had stated that they had purchased it for less than the $2 million asking price from 2015. They also said that tourists are coming here looking to explore nature. They were not coming here to ride a roller coaster. Construction on the site was said to take 24 months to complete. It will remain open during the transition, and they wanted to give the public one more opportunity to see Bedrock City before it closed forever to become the Bird of Prey Park. A few things they would plan to keep, such as the Brontosaurus slide, but most of what was surrounding it would be going away. Raptors Ranch's focus would be on displaying birds of prey. They expected it to have an increased interest after it opening and looked forward to becoming a must-visit place in northern Arizona. The cartoon building's days on the land was coming to an end. After 47 years, the family-owned Bedrock City would be no more. Linda Speckles finally retired. Bedrock City would enjoy one final summer before closing forever, and its Flintstones buildings removed. After the announcement, Bedrock City's final summer was the most popular it had been for decades. Families brought their children to experience what they did when they were young, to see a remnant of a simpler time, when a small park could get the licensing rights to a Hanna-Barbera character and open a family-run theme park. The conversion into a Bird of Prey park featured problem after problem, requiring updates to the now decades-old plumbing and electrical on the site. The gift shop and diner was gutted and redone. Slowly during this conversion, the new owners started to realize something they hadn't when purchasing the property. How much Bedrock City meant to so many people who had been there over the decades.
Barney's house, the Brontosaurus slide, the woolly mammoth, Pebbles and Bam Bam are here to stay, the snake exhibit. So those things are going to be centered around a children's play area. We're going to bring in some of the vehicles, the Flintstones vehicles, and bring those all in this one area. So there will always be a little piece of bedrock encapsulated here for all time.
Cool, huh? Raptor Ranch opening this fall, an adventure park with climbing walls, birds of prey demonstrations, and some prehistoric adventures.
They said they would keep a few items to make sure the area would always have a little piece of Bedrock City. For those passing by, it was time to meet the Flintstones, the modern Stone Age family, for one final summer, a place where for 47 years you could see a page right out of history. Before it was demolished, a story that has taken so many roadside attractions over the years. The world had changed, technology was king, and roadside attractions were no longer a part of America's vacation plans. Just like the Flintstones, however, its legacy would stand the test of time. In response to the final announcement's popularity and strong public sentiment, and a pandemic, the new owners reconsidered removing the attraction and would choose to keep what remained of Bedrock City. Not only that, they would work to restore sections of the park, including the Flintstones building. Fred's Diner would also remain, offering up pizza and burgers, and the campground would reopen. After the pandemic, it was officially decided that the new owners would keep Bedrock City open indefinitely, so everyone could see the historic cartoon landmark from the 1970s. Raptor Ranch would still happen, with birds of prey added to the area and displays, but they would incorporate their original attraction as part of the experience.
It's a piece of Americana, and we can keep a little bit of that here.
What do you know? Happy ending. Yes, it's a Birds of Prey like nature park featuring Bedrock City.
In 2024, Bedrock City still stands, with the majority of it still intact like it stood in 1972. For $10, you can enter and see roadside history of the United States, alongside Birds of Prey. Huh? And I mean, What more do you need than that? After all these years, it was the Flintstones that people were coming to see, and as had been the way for so many years, take photos with. We actually recently went and enjoyed our time, and you can check out our visit on the Super Enthused YouTube channel if you want to see more of how the park looks now. The different Bedrock cities around the United States were created as a way to draw in tourists as they traveled around the country on vacations in the middle of the 1900s. Today, many roadside attractions of the past sit abandoned, including some of the original Flintstones attractions, just remnants of the past that no longer exist from a simpler time, when the journey was just as memorable as the destination, and you could ride with your family down the street to Bedrock City. Bedrock City, Arizona still offers a roadside attraction of the past that is drawing people in to see the wacky buildings, character figures, and a look back at a simpler time. While some items have been removed over the years, and yeah, it can look a little run down, for now at least you can still stop on the way to the Grand Canyon and have a yabba dabba do time with the Flintstones, taking a seat in the middle of Bedrock City and look around at over 50 years of memories for generations of families at a place that was made by one family when they opened a small Flintstones theme park in the middle of the Arizona desert. Just, I recommend not climbing through the snake.
Do not recommend climbing through the snake.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Expedition Extinct. If you enjoyed it, make sure...
Wonder what the comments have to say. Never has the Expedition Extinct logo been more appropriate. Went to the Arizona park in 2015. Wild. We were the only people in the diner and the park. All alone in the middle of a desert on a gray, cold January day, surrounded by decaying Flintstones decor. My friend did the crawl through the snake, regretted it instantly. Visited the Arizona park several times as a kid. The one thing you can't see in pictures is how hot everything is because cement absorbs heat. Ooh. Super fun being a little kid running around to each building, getting slightly burned by each sculpture when you tried to take a picture next to them. Oh, someone went to the South Dakota park when they were a kid. Damn. Once again, the wild world of, like, themed parks and stuff. I never would have thought there was a Flintstones theme park. But yeah, today was fun. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you to anyone watching the VOD. And thank you, as always, the lovely fortune tellers watching this before I stream. Alright, let me see who's on. No one but the big shots. Oh, alright. Alright. A Taurus Star Child is playing Dave the Diver again, so let's go say hi to them, shall we? But yeah, thank you once again for stopping by. Remember to hydrate, rest up, eat tasty things, all that good jazz, and peace out.